Lesson 4. Children, this is a poem Dad and the Cat and the Tree. As the name tells, it's a poem based on a cat, and it is a poem about rescuing a cat, and it is a love of human beings for animal work. So look at the poet Kit Wright. Kit Wright, he writes both for children and adults, and he has written more than 25 books and won several awards. Okay children, so this is the poem by Kit Wright, Dad and the Cat and the Tree. Now look at the opening lines of the poem. This morning a cat got stuck in a tree. Okay, so see sincerely the beginning lines. This morning, it was a fine morning when a cat got stuck in a tree. She happened to be stuck in a tree, in the tree that was that was belonging to the narrator. Dad said, "Right, just leave it to me." And even though Dad was relaxed and said, and what he said, "Right, just leave it to me." And he told the child that to leave the cat or leave this problem for him, and he will take care of the cat. Okay. In the second stanza, let us see children, the tree was wobbly, the tree was tall. Now the poet is defining the tree. What kind of tree it was? It was wobbly and it was tall. Now let us see the meaning of wobbly. Look here at the word meaning banks. Wobbly, that is unsteady. Okay. So you can also say that the tree was curved and the tree was tall also. The tree was tall. Mom said, "For goodness sake, don't fall." Since mother was caring for father, so what she said? For goodness sake. What is the meaning of goodness sake? You can look at the word meaning banks. For goodness sake, used to express frustration or annoyance. Okay? What mother said? For goodness sake, don't fall. Mother showed her bothering or care for father by saying that he may not fall. For goodness sake, that is, it is an expression for annoyance or frustration, and what she showed her bothering and caring attitude for father, and she wished that he might not fall. Fall is scoffed at. Okay? A climber like me is scoffed. That is, speak mockingly or to make fun of or to take it very easily or lightly. So, father was astonished or surprised on the reaction of mother. And what he said? For a climber like me, that means a climber like him cannot fall. Okay? Child's play this is. So, in his opinion or father's opinion, it was child's play. Child's play means children, very easy task, very simple task. And what he says? Child's play this is. What he said? Child's play. This is an easy task for him. You wait and see. And he further instructed mother to wait and watch. He got out the ladder from the garden shed. From where he brought the ladder, children? From the garden shed. From the garden shed, father brought out a ladder. It slipped, but unfortunately the ladder slipped. He landed in the flower bed, and father happened to fall on the flower bed. Never mind, said Dad, and Dad didn't bother when he fell down on the flower beds, and he said, never mind, brushing the dirt and removing the dirt off his hair, from his hair and his face too, and his trousers and his shirt, and he also wiped his trousers and his shirt from dirt. Now in this stanza, the poet says that father said, "We'll try plan B," and he was planning another plan. And what he called it? He called it plan B. And what was plan B, students? To stand out of the way. And plan B was to stand out of the way. Mom said don't fall again, okay. And what mom said? She instructed or warned him not to fall again. Fall again, said dad. Funny joke. Now again, father mimicked, or he took it very easily, very lightly. And what he said? Fall again, that he will fall again. Funny joke. It was like a funny joke for him. Then he swung himself up on a branch. And what he did? He swung, or he hanged himself or jumped on a branch. But unfortunately, it broke. And what happened? The branch broke. Dad landed Wallop back on the deck. Now, students, let us see what is the meaning of landed Wallop. It is given here in the word bank. Children, see here. Landed Wallop. The meaning for landed Wallop is fell heavily. It is given in your book in the word bank. What happened, children, to dad? Dad landed Wallop back on the deck, and dad fell heavily on the back on the deck. Mom said, stop it, you'll break your neck. Mom showed her anxiety. She showed her tension. And what she warned? She warned him to stop. You'll break your neck. Otherwise, if he won't stop, he will break his neck. Rubbish, said dad. Again, dad took it very lightly and he took it very easily. And what he said? No, we'll try plan C. And now he was planning plan C. And what was plan C, students? Easy as winking. Plan C was as easy as winking for him. To a climber like me, for a climber like dad. So, plan C was as easy as winking for a climber like dad. Then he climbed up high. And what dad did? Dad climbed very high on the garden wall. Where? On the garden wall. Guess what? He didn't fall. Guess means imagine. Okay? So, students, can you guess what happened? He didn't fall. He gave a great leap and he landed flat in the crook of the tree trunk. Okay? What happened? Crook. That is the curved portion of the tree. Now look at the stanza again. Then he climbed up high on the garden wall. Father climbed high on the garden wall. Guess what? He didn't fall. Now imagine that what happened. Did he fall? He gave a great leap. What happened? Did he fall or not? This time he gave a great leap and he landed flat. What happened today? He gave a great leap and he landed flat. Where? In the crook of the tree trunk. What is the meaning of crook? That is the curved portion of the tree trunk. And he happened to land on the flat of the curved portion of the tree trunk. Look, it is shown in the picture here, students, that father has landed flat on the crook of the tree trunk. Okay? Right on the cat gave a yell, and just right to the cat. And what happened? The cat gave a shout. What is the meaning of yell? Means shout. It shouted and it sprang to the ground, and shouting it jumped to the ground. Pleased as Punch to be safe and sound. What is the meaning of pleased and Punch? That means very pleased. Okay? Too much pleased. Safe and sound, that means unhurt. Okay? And what happened to the cat? The cat gave a yell. She gave a shout. Okay? And sprang and she jumped to the ground, and the cat was very much pleased. She was very much happy. She was pleased to be safe and sound, to be unhurt. Okay? That means she didn't got any hurt and she was pleased to be so. Okay? So in the concluding stanza, what the poet is saying? So it's smiling and smirking smug as can be. but poor old dad is still stuck up the tree, smiling. That is something in an easy way, smirking. What do you mean by smirking? That is smiling in an irritating way. And what is smirk? That is showing pride on achievement. Okay, so it's smiling and smirking, smirk as can be. So it's smiling and smirking, smirk as can be. Smiling, that means a pleasant feeling. Smirking, that is a irritating manner. And smirk, to have pride in one's achievement. So the cat was feeling pride in its achievement. But what happened to poor old dad? He is still stuck up to the tree. Poor dad was stuck up to the tree and the cat was feeling pride for its achievement. Okay, students? Because it was feeling pride. Why? Because it didn't got any hurt, neither it was injured, and it was safe. But poor old dad was still stuck up to the tree. So, student, you can see how the cat rescued, how this animal rescued itself, and poor father got stuck up to the tree. This was all about the poem by Kit Wright.